What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Maths Guide. Today we're looking at how to write and find fractions of an amount using unit fractions. And we're going to learn what all of that means in a minute. Let's jump into it. Okay, so the first thing we need to remember today is that a fraction is part of a whole. That's a really important aspect of fractions. We need to understand that a fraction is just part of a whole. If we had a whole lemon, then a fraction might be if we've cut it in half. But sometimes we don't just have one lemon, we have a group of something. So here we are saying that we are trying to find 1/5 of 25. So we have 25 lemons, for example, and we're trying to find what 1/5 of that group is. Whoa, stop. I'm just pressing pause on the learning for just a moment because I don't think you're a subscriber. If you are, thank you very much, part of the crew. But if you're not, do me a big favor, press that subscribe button. Come and join our little maths family. I can see you've not done it. Do it now. Do it. Okay, back to the learning. And the other important thing we need to know before we start is what is a unit fraction? Well, a unit fraction is when we have a fraction that has the number 1 on the top. So we can see both of my fractions here, 1/5 and 1/4, have the number 1 on the top, which means we're only trying to find what one group is. Now, I bet all that sounded really confusing. Let's see it in practice. So we're trying to find 1/5 of 25. And in this lesson, we're going to try to not use models, which means we're going to try to not use any pictures. If you want to try and understand this better with pictures, there is another video on my channel that I'll link here that has diagrams and pictures to help you. But today we're going to try and use the written method to understand this. So this is a progression. This is a bit harder. Now for this first one, I'm going to use both methods so we can see what's happening. So the question says, I'm looking for 1/5 of 25. So essentially what it's saying is I have 25 something. I'm going to draw myself 25 apples. Okay, so there you go, there are my 25 apples, and I want to try and find what 1/5 is. So, in the old method, in our drawing method, what we would do is we would draw 5 circles, because to find out what 1/5 is, I need to share my 25 between 5 equal groups. So I could draw my 5 circles, and then one by one, I could bring each apple into its own circle, and they would all get split up, so that eventually I would have, in this case, 5 apples in each circle. And then to find out what 1/5 is, all I then need to do is count how many is in one of those circles. So we can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know the answer is 5. Let's see if we can get there another way without using pictures. Well, let's think about what we did. We first got our 25 apples and we shared them, which is a fancy way of saying divide. We divided them between our 5 groups, because remember, to get fifths we need to share them into fifths. So I divided 25 by 5. Well, that equaled 5. And then because I'm only looking at one group, all I need to do is get my 5 and times it by 1, which still leaves me 5. So this step is a little bit unnecessary, and I can see that this 5 is going to be my answer because 1/5 of 25 equals 5. And that was a much quicker way of doing it, wasn't it? Let's see that same operation for this second example. This time I have 16. So I'm going to get my 16 and I'm going to share it between my 4 because I need to make 4 equal groups. 16 divided by 4 also equals 4. And again, remembering that because we're only looking for one group, I'd get my 4 multiplied by 1, which still equals 4. Again, that stage being a little bit unnecessary for unit fractions. But I'm trying to introduce you to this part now, so that when we get to non-unit fractions, fractions with a different number at the top, we don't get confused with that second step. So the answer to 1/4 of 16 equals 4. Simple, right? And much easier and much quicker than doing it with pictures. But if you're not really sure what I've just done and you don't understand it, please go back to that video where I'm showing it with pictures so that you fully understand it before moving to the written method. So let's look at what to remember for the written method. Unit fractions are fractions where the numerator, the number on the top, is a 1. Divide the quantity by the denominator. the denominator is the number at the bottom. So we get our quantity, for example 25, and we share it between the denominator. And then all we need to do is count how many is in each group. So your turn. Have a go at answering these two questions. First one says find 1/6 of 36, and the second one says get 1/3 of 18. Press pause on the video now and put your answers in the comment section. I'm going to try and mark every single one. Good luck. And there we go, guys. That is how to use the written method to find quantities of amounts using unit fractions. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If it was, tell a friend, share this video with them so you can help them too. But for now, guys, I'm going to see you in another video. Peace out.